In this week's program, we're visiting with Chief Game Warden Scott Winkelman to go over some of the common violations that occurred during the deer gun season. I'm Mike Anderson with the North Dakota Game and Fish Department.
Deer hunting is more of a holiday in North Dakota than a hunting season, it seems like. A lot of people participate in it, and it is one of the most looked forward to hunting seasons we have. Some of the most common violations we have during the deer hunting season are hunting on posted property without permission, failure to immediately tag an animal, driving a motor vehicle off an established trail before the deer has been harvested, or having a loaded firearm in a motor vehicle, which is especially important as can be a serious safety issue. So off trail, for the purposes of hunting in North Dakota, is driving a motor vehicle off of any road that is not established and used throughout the year for travel purposes. Temporary agricultural trails do not count. Say from grain trucks going across a stubble field, those are not considered established trails for hunting purposes. Once a deer has been harvested, the hunter is required to immediately tag it. Notch the date out on the tag it either around the antler of a buck or through the ear of an antlerless deer before that deer is moved. When you're in the field legally hunting in a motor vehicle, all firearms need to be unloaded except for a handgun. All rifles and shotguns need to be unloaded. With North Dakota, we have constitutional carry, but it does not apply to a rifle or a shotgun while in the field hunting. For safety purposes, all deer hunters need to have solid fluorescent orange on, at least 400 square inches plus an orange piece of headgear, whether that's this year it could be a baseball cap with the weather we've had, or stocking cap, some sort of orange headgear. And it does have to be solid orange. Orange camouflage is not legal in North Dakota for deer hunting. Once a deer has been legally harvested and tagged, the hunter can drive off of an established trail on a direct route to the animal to pick it up, and then take the same path back to an established road, if you have permission or if the land is not posted. Public land does have some different regulations as far as using motor vehicles. Almost all public lands, including wildlife management areas, the national grasslands, state trust land, state school land, state forest service, all those public lands do restrict motor vehicles to established trails only, even for retrieval purposes. If a hunter shoots a deer where they legally can be, and it runs onto posted property, that hunter does have the legal right to go onto that posted property to retrieve the animal. Cannot take a firearm with them, because if you take a firearm or bow with you or muzzleloader, then you're still considered hunting. So no weapons allowed, but you can go onto the posted property without permission to retrieve the game animal. Certainly in North Dakota, it's an unfortunate circumstance, but on the rare occasion, a hunter will find a wounded deer. If you're not willing to tag that animal, don't shoot it without talking to a game warden first. Either call one of the game wardens directly, or you can call the Report All Poachers number at 701-328-9921, and they will get you in contact with the nearest game warden. The person who shot the deer and tagged it needs to be with the deer during transportation, unless a transportation permit is obtained from a game warden or another law enforcement officer. Both the hunter and the person transporting the deer and the deer itself, so all three need to meet with a game warden or other law enforcement officer, and a transportation permit can be issued, and then that third party can transport the deer to whatever the end location is. Hunters, when they're out, need to be responsible checking for posted land. Land can be posted either with physical signs or electronically, and all hunters should respect landowners and their property and ask for permission if it is posted. any problems in the field, don't address it yourself. Call the Report All Poachers hotline at 701-328-9921. Try and get as much information as you can and report that, and they will contact the nearest game warden. Deer hunting is one of the most enjoyable, looked forward to seasons. Like I said, we encourage everyone to have a good time, but most importantly, be safe and follow all the regulations.